everyone, welcome back. Well, today I am sharing the top finds in fashion, home, and travel. These were some of your favorite products, my favorite products, so let's dive right in. Some of these will be no surprise, but start off with number one. That is these linen crop pants. I had shown these in an outfit video recently saying they've kind of become like my go-to travel pants. So I took them with us on a couple of cruises last year, and I took them with us on a beach vacation recently. They've just become my go-to easygoing pant that you look a little pulled together, style them many ways, definitely more casual here at the beach. I just had I think a white t-shirt on, some sandals, threw over a sweater because it was a little cool, and then dressed it up maybe a little more elevated with, black accessories. I really like the black and tan together, so I find I wear that often, but I really love these pants. You guys have loved these ever since I started sharing them last year. We're just going to jump around here in the categories. Next is this 6-pack of plastic zippered pouches. I had recently shared these in my Amazon travel favorites. I've shared them for, I think, a couple of years now. We use them for everything. We put snacks in them, whether it's a road trip or something you could just put in your bag for an airplane. I put sunscreen in them. You can put, wipes and Kleenex and all kind of things in it. You could put kids' little small toys or coloring, items. I just find them so handy, and I love that they're pretty flat so that they fit in almost any bag. So also from that Amazon video was the set of valet trays. I absolutely love these. I'm glad you guys are loving them too. The colors vary from time to time, but I love this 2-piece set. My husband has the larger, I take the smaller. They are just perfect for any kind of trip. Just corral your items, taking off your jewelry at the end of the day, or your watch or your phone. That way it's not laying all over the place. You know where it's at. I mentioned in that video, a cool little hack that I like to do is just literally lift up the tray and put it in the safe, no matter if I'm on a cruise or in a hotel. That worked great. So these Steve Madden sandals, these have been a bestseller for quite some time, but they are a little bit older, so I'm finding them very limited in sizes and colors. I have the black, and I just love them. They're so comfortable. I wore them to Europe a couple of years ago. They are my go-to black sandal anymore. I do believe they come in white and some other colors. I usually link them from Amazon or Zappos, I think, but I will try to put whatever retailer I can find, I will link for you below. Again, they're starting to be a little bit limited. I'm not sure they are going to keep this style, so grab them while you can if you haven't. The hanging toiletry bag, no surprise there. Again, I've mentioned this in several videos ever since I first started using it last summer, and I just love it. It is totally worth the hype. If you've seen other creators talking about it, I love the size. It's not too big, not too small. I use the medium size, but they do have a larger size if you wanted to take full size products with you. I don't want to do that. I want to kind of keep myself contained, but I really love this toiletry bag. Comes in other colors too. The motion sensor lights. These are a game changer for vacation. It's one of those things you never knew you needed until you start traveling with it, and then you're like, well, how did I travel without this? So they work great for a bathroom. That's usually what we use them for on vacation, whether a hotel room, cruise ship cabin, you name it. So you're not flipping on a really bright light, potentially waking somebody up that's staying with you. It just gives you enough light, and I like that they're motion censored, so then they don't stay on that long. So these springtime flowers, you guys are loving these. I first shared these last fall, if you remember. I bought a couple of different sets. I think a purple set, used them kind of late summer, and I had bought some faux ferns too. Well, then I brought another color as it moved in more to fall and put those in our planters out front, and the colors were just absolutely gorgeous. Well, I knew when I saw them that they came in other colors, I was going to buy them for this spring and summer, because in certain areas, flowers just don't stay alive. They just get too much sun here. It's too hot in the south. So anyway, I got these for our outside planters in the back of the house, and I love them. They are so pretty. I'm actually thinking about buying another set to put in another area. That they're that pretty. They do come in some different variations, so if you don't like this bright mix, you can get them in solids or other color variations, but they are great. I highly recommend them, especially if you're somebody who maybe isn't home enough to water all the time, or you're where we live, it's hot. Sometimes you can't keep certain flowers for very long. I can go about half the summer, and then it just seems like they go kaput. So this small travel jewelry organizer was definitely a favorite as well. This has actually become probably one of my go-tos. I had shared in that recent Amazon video that I will link here. It'll be in the description along with everything that I'm speaking about. So you can just hit the show more. It'll drop down. I'll also try to pin them to the top of the comments. But this small one has kind of become my go-to when I'm not going on a longer trip or not wearing a lot of jewelry. But again, it does come in a larger size if you like that. So these Amazon sunglasses, they always kind of come and go as like your guys' favorite, my favorite. Like you'll start seeing them in a lot of outfits for the summer. I feel like that's when I wear them more, is spring and summer. Sometimes I go for other ones different times of the year, but I really like these. I feel like they really give an elevated look, and they're definitely an inspired designer pair. This Elijah J floral maxi dress. This came from, I think, a cruise outfit video where I said, you know, I will bring out my old one from the brand, but they often have similar styles, similar materials. And so this is one that I had linked, and you guys have scooped it up ever since. So I hope they still have it in most of the sizes. It is a very pretty dress. Like if you are going to a summer wedding this year or a summer vacation where you need a longer, more kind of formal looking dress, this is very pretty. You guys loved the yellow cropped pants from Loft. I had done like a spring fashion finds video where I shared these. These were so pretty. I really like them. I can't remember if I bought them in petite or not. I'll have to look at the inseam. Just go with whatever your inseam is and they will fit true to size. Sometimes if I want them to be more little cropped, I will get petite, sometimes not. Again, I always look at the inseam just to know. I'm 5'5" to know what I want, but these are such a pretty pant and definitely that butter yellow color of the season. Another thing from Loft was these white denim shorts. They're called denim, but to me they were more of like a softer twill denim. It's not like denim like jeans. I just loved the way they fit. I loved like the little seam down the front. To me, it just elevates it a little instead of like your typical just white shorts. They do have stretch to them, so they're super comfortable as well. Another pair of shorts were the ones from Kohl's. It was actually this outfit I shared. I actually snapped the outfit photo when I was in store because it immediately caught my attention. It was this top and a pair of navy shorts. I bought the shorts, ended up in 3 colors because you know shorts, when you find something that you like and they just fit good, they're just those good casual shorts. Not, you know, anything too dressy, just something you could throw on a shirt with or anything. I really liked them. I got them in navy, gray, and then like a khaki color. So you guys loved the shorts as well. Of course, we can't forget the linen cropped pant from J. Crew. These things have sold like gangbusters. I'm so glad they brought them back this year. That's a great thing about that brand. A lot of times their best sellers, they will bring back year after year, because I've actually had mine for like 2 or 3 years now. They're that go-to pant, kind of like those khaki color Amazon pants. It's just one of those, I know I can bring them out and wear them. It elevates something a little bit if I don't want to wear shorts. They do come in some other colors, I believe, and maybe even a stripe as well. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.